Some people care too much about the tiniest details in losing weight, while others just stick to the basics, which always work. This is basically what smurfing looks like in sports, and it would actually count if he were in a competition. This guy decided his legs were a distraction from progressing at pull-ups, so instead he just amputated one of them. There's also a study where they fed a rat 5 pounds of chicken breast, then made it run an Ironman, and it didn't survive. That's why protein and endurance training together are very dangerous. I'm still waiting to see that one fight between two completely different weight classes, where the lighter guy actually wins. And of course, I'm talking about the amateur level, not the pro one, since that already happened.
Eu ando na selva braba, eu rio na cara do perigo.
You're witnessing the first calisthenics athlete to ever do this, indoor freestyle calisthenics with a door pull-up bar. It turned out that for him to win, he actually had to cross the blue mat. I just don't know why. After running all that distance, he couldn't do that before celebrating. I was about to say that doing explosive push-ups at that age is impressive, but then it got ruined.
6, 7, not as much 11.
We're definitely getting scammed 30 years from now. I actually believe this was true. If you know who he is, you already know it's just a matter of time before he actually does something like that. This is the level he's at right now. He's on his way to becoming the real-life version of Slender Man. Someone taught this guy leg drive, but in a completely different way than what we know. I'm pretty sure that when you go for a 1 rep max or a heavy squat for reps and feel the weight crushing you while unracking, you'd usually just stop the lift, but you can actually do this instead.
I learned this life-saving lifting tip early on. If you unrack a weight and you think it's too heavy, if you just brace really hard, squat down, you can use that momentum to re-rack it satiate.
Somehow I'm disappointed that he couldn't do rows with a 500-pound dumbbell, especially knowing it's Andre Smythe with all the lifts he's done.
Drinking gasoline before the gym is the most effective pre-workout strategy because it's like, imagine if the power of something that powers a car was like inside of a human. It goes crazy.
But if that's true, why don't you just eat the car instead, then drink gasoline, which would give you the same amount of horsepower that's in the car? Almost everyone was saying that wasn't 400 pounds, not realizing there's actually another unit besides pounds, and it's kilograms.
Come on!
This is what happens when you watch one fighting movie and suddenly think you've become a fighter.
I'm an action actor, stunt performer. I've been doing martial arts my whole life. You say ding ding and we're ready to go. Let's get it. Yeah. Ding ding!
And besides movies, you can also just hit a 260-pound body weight, then you'll instantly gain fighting skills. Just make sure you never drop below 260. This is what a finance major would be like if they focused only on compound lifts instead of compound interest.
I'm gonna do it fourth.
Now whenever they ask this guy how much he can squat, he just says, the Mr. Olympia.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Easy!
That's not something new at all. It's actually just an L-sit progression, but in a fun way. This is what that one Smith machine was actually made for, and not everyone knows it. This boxer found out mid-fight that he could take a break without the referee saying so, but it definitely could have ended much worse if that guy hadn't been there.
Come here. Come on.
It only took this powerlifter, one beard later, to go from a 70 kg deadlift to 287.5 kg, all natural of course, since it's a tested federation. I mean, he was trying to help, but I guess some people just don't really know how gravity works. If you think that powerlifting events are very boring, since you'd be waiting too long just to watch the next attempts, just know that's not the case, because the crew is so fast at setting up the next weight that alone is fun to watch. If you're wondering, this is what the ideal build for deadlifts actually looks like.
Here's my full day of eating to look like an anime character. Waking up, hydrating, 2 litres of water and a monster. First meal of the day around 5 PM. Yogurt, fruit. Dinner, 3 pieces of a lean cut steak, egg whites, 2 eggs. That's it.
There's definitely a reason he developed that eating disorder. But no matter what it is, it's not worth wrecking your hormones and having zero energy all day from not getting enough calories. I just hope he realizes this isn't healthy at all. This is how you start warming up after getting injured for the first time. But just imagine doing all that and still getting injured. This guy didn't know how to load the plates on the machine, so he just did this, and it ended up being a PR that day. A PR for the chair holding that much weight.
Alright guys, today my next opponent is this splitter. Straight out, this is I think the scariest opponent I've ever had. I'm gonna face off for a second. Alright.
If you get so scared of a spider that you just leave the house for it to stay in, just know that even boxers who can spar all day are just as afraid, if that makes you feel any better.
Because it's just a huntsman. It's not even poisonous, bro. Are you serious, bro?
No better way to spend your time than commuting all the way to the gym just to do one set of salutes till failure. If you can only bench 315 for reps, just remember that everyone starts somewhere, so don't get discouraged when your gym bro does this. This guy took a regular back extension machine and turned it into a Pro Max version, made it adjustable, and even added a pulley for cables. If it were for sale, it'd definitely cost at least triple the price. I've seen those strict muscle-ups before, where the wall is too close to the bar, and that alone is crazy impressive, but this one is just out of this world. Instead of directly failing that one last rep on a dumbbell pushing exercise, you can actually do this, and it works great for getting that final rep in.
What you're going to do here is when you hit kind of your sticking point with dumbbell bench press, you're going to press one dumbbell at a time, one side at a time, like a ratchet. So right here you can see I'm pushing one, then pushing the other, then pushing one, then pushing the other. What this does is instead of splitting the neural drive between both sides of your body, you're basically putting that neural drive into one side of your body, and it allows you to get one more rep when normally you probably wouldn't.
If you don't want to end up in a retirement home, don't skip squats. That's got to be the best motivation to do them.
If you don't squat, you literally are going to end up in a retirement home with someone wiping your ass for you. Squatting is the singular most important exercise that we can all do. As soon as we lose the ability to do this independently, you end up in a retirement home, and everything in your life is going to be harder than it should be. So squat.
This is exactly how you should respond when someone asks why you have no furniture and only training equipment. That way no one can distract you, since they'll have nowhere to sit.
The elites want you to have a couch. They want you to have a coffee table. When in reality, all you need, door handle pull-up bar, adjustable dumbbells, bench, assault bike, dog. Big interior design is going to try and psyop you to tell you that you need this boutique style, open concept kitchen, whatever. You know who has couches? Sheep. You want to be a sheep?
That's it, guys. See you in the next one.